Hi there, welcome back to the Game Master platform. I wanted to go through a few details about how I use AI to really create encounters. So I don't know if you noticed, but you can get Descent into the Lost Caverns of, not sure how to pronounce that, for free right now on D&D Beyond. So we're going to get together and run it as a group. I'm in the process of just building the entire campaign into the platform, so I wanted to go through and show you kind of how I'm doing that real quick. So I've basically created my overview page with all the important information, so that way the AI knows all about this campaign. So now what I'm doing is I'm working my way through these different encounters, and I'm building one called the River Edge. Let's see if I hear. So it's this one here. So let me drill into this one. So basically, this is at L12 on the map in the River Edge. So I'm gonna come in and I'm going to add a the image, the map to it. So you can see this encounter is this L12 right in here where the little boat is. I'm gonna save it, and what I can do is I can I'll probably update this description a little bit so I can generate a better image out of it. So right now, this image generator will read whatever you have in there. Oftentimes, I'll put like a really nice description of the encounter first. I'll hit save, generate a really cool image, and then I fill out the encounter with all the additional details. So this will take a second to run, but what it's going to do, it's going to read all that content, translate it, push it over to DALL-E behind the scenes, and then generate an image. So here's, it created the little boat, which is what's there. So I'm going to save that for now. So now the thing is like when you go into like the encounter, all it says is there's a folding boat there. So I want to, generate an actual item that I can give to my players through the platform. So I'm going to come in, I'm going to do a new chat real quick. I'm going to go read encounter. So it's going to read this encounter, and it's going to say, okay, I'm ready to talk about this encounter. And I'm going to say, now I want you to generate for me a magic item called a folding boat based on this encounter. So it'll basically spit out, this folding boat. And from here, I can then create this item. And I'll show you how I do that real quick. And what's interesting by doing it this way is it will not only give you kind of the basics of a folding boat, but it'll give you like some additional things to think about. So as a DM, I find it very helpful to where I can come in and I can look at the outcome of the AI and I can copy this content. And then in here, I'm going to come game assets. I'm just going to spin up a folding boat real quick. I'm going to do an item. It'll be I'll just do wondrous item. Create. Here's my folding boat. Now what I'm going to do, back to my image technique. So I'm going to copy this first, actually. I'm going to paste it as plain text. I'm going to hit save. I'm going to generate an image. And we'll see what this does. I'm sure it's going to be some weird image where it shows a boat folding up. But we'll see what happens. So now it's reading all that content. So I'll probably not use that image, but you get a sense of what I do is I'll describe the scene, generate an image, and then in here I'm going to copy this entire section, or I can always just click copy right here, and I'll paste it into the description, and I'll hit save. So now I have this folding boat, and I can go back to the encounter, the river's edge, and I'm going to add this item. as a item for this encounter right here. So now when I run this encounter with my players, depending on who does what with it, or who takes ownership of it, if for some reason they have a bag of holding, or who knows, they want to take the boat with them, I can then assign this item to that person, and it will show up in their item list with all the details. If they cast identify and figured out what the boat is. So this is one way in which I kind of try and bring the encounters to life using AI. I do the same thing with NPCs and monsters. I've built several encounters now. So if I go back to this, let's see, the Stinking Cave. Here's the Stinking Cave. I have the trolls. I've added them as NPCs, and there's a healing potion in there. So now I can assign that to my players. And what's so cool about this is you can save each one of your chats. So here, if I want to save this chat, I can just come in. This could be the folding boat chat. So that way, during game time, when I'm running this game, this session, I have all these chats available to me. So I can easily go in and have a conversation if things go sideways. Or if I need to ask a question about the boat or about a troll, whatever, it's already trained. You don't have to go restart a whole new chat with ChatGPT and all that. It's trained on not only your campaign, but this encounter. Hopefully this is helpful to you. Thank you for your time. Have a great day.